G Donuts here. I've watched and read some really great, seemingly sponsored though, reviews of these Nitto G3 tires, Terra Grapplers. This isn't one of those sponsored reviews though. This is a real world review experience at my own expense of these tires. Tire size in question here is 275/70 R18 standard load, which is the OEM size for this Nissan Titan. I've had these tires less than 2 months and have put approximately 3,000 miles on them. Plenty of time and mileage to have a solid opinion on them. Only 2 out of the 4 tires were good without any issues from initial installation. I was experiencing tire vibrations at highway speeds immediately after switching to these Nitto G3s, and I still am. When I went back into Discount Tire to get these tires looked at and possibly rebalanced, one tire's balance issue was supposedly able to be resolved reasonably well if you call 9.5 ounces of weight on a tire reasonable with road force balancing. A second tire, this front left one, had to be replaced completely. It did require a third visit as they had to order it because Discount couldn't get it to balance up at all no matter what they did with it. All 4 tires were originally lined up with the yellow dots to the wheel valve stems. Having said that, the tires are definitely quiet on road for what they are. Quieter than the worn down OEM General Grabber APTs, which required replacement at about 54,000 miles. I'd say the General Grabber APTs were very smooth and quiet most of their life, and definitely softer riding when newer. The General Grabbers really didn't develop any noticeable road noise till I'd say well after 40,000 miles. The traction in the dry and especially the wet is noticeably improved with these Nittos over the General Grabber APTs. The ride quality, not so much, kind of a mixed bag. They are definitely a firmer riding tire, almost to the point of riding like an E-rated 10-ply tire. And keep in mind, these are a standard load, which by itself, I don't mind that they're a stiffer riding tire, as it does make the cornering feel sharper and more secure. The on-center feel is more direct acting compared to the original General Grabber APTs, which in hindsight felt a little vague on center. Smaller road imperfections are noticeably more pronounced and sharper versus the General Grabbers, to the point of being uncomfortable at times. You don't just hear it, the small impacts. You also you feel it, you hear it, really to the point of annoyance on some of the impacts. In review, would I purchase these again? Not sure I would presently, at least not in this size and load range, as I'm 3 visits in, technically 4, to the local Discount Tire shop at this point, and the tires are currently still causing vibrations at highway speeds. And highway speeds, I mean around 65, 70. How did I end up getting these Nittos? I wanted to stay with standard load for the tires, so my options were limited in this size range for this truck to these new to market Nitto G3s, the OEM General Grabber APTs, or the more aggressive General Grabber ATXs. I wanted a bit more of an aggressive and snow rated tire. The OEM APTs weren't snow rated, so it really came down to the G3s or the ATXs. And going off some other reviews, the ATXs just seemed a bit more off-road focused than what I was looking for. The Nittos seem to be the happy medium between the three tires, and per tire rack test indicated much superior traction, especially in wet conditions, which I was also looking for. Appearance, always subjective, but I think they're a great looking tire, and I think certainly complement the look of the truck well. Currently I've got discount ordering a whole new set of these to try that, and if that doesn't resolve the bi-variation issues, then at that point I think I'm definitely going to be switching back to one of the general Grappler offerings for this truck, and I'll probably follow up with an update. Alright, thanks for watching.